We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Brett Anderson gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And that'll bring up Jean Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jean.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. All even now, 2-2. Full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew Mccutchen. He'll hit next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat? As a leadoff hitter, you take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Now the 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Anderson, a 6'4" lefty. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Segura on at first, nobody out. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there, 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball, that's inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Sent on the ground out to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Realmuto, the former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
2 down, runners at first and second. And there's ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
.23 pitches already here in the first inning. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Stepping up to the plate, Didi Gregorius, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Lying toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases-clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
And in steps Scott Kingery as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 4 runs here in this half inning. Popped up. Holt moving to his left. And the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 4-0. Zach Eflin will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Lorenzo Cain stands in as he looks at a called strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Soft grounder left side. Kingery's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Ryan Braun comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Here's a pop-up now. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So here's Avisael Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're down 4-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Zach Eflin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Pitch popped up. Braun has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He singled to open up the ball game. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Andrew Mccutchen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew Mccutchen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Garcia. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
In now, JT Realmuto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Second and third, 2 away. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
0-2, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Nevarez recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 5 and the Brewers nothing. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 5.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Ready with the 1-2. That's popped up. And this will land foul. Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Brock Holt now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Changeup taken high for ball 2. The 2-0.
Ball. 3-0 the count.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So digging in now, Orlando Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Garcia, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
This is on the ground over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
In now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Eflin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Kane. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So striding forward now, Gene Segura. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Philadelphia is on top, 6-0. Striding in, Brett Anderson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Right there for strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Christian Yelich is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. He's set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Avisael Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Mccutchen. He singled his last time up.
Andrew Mccutchen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Mccutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Holt is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Reese Hoskins. From the stretch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 6-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in at the plate steps Keston Huron.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way.
0-1. Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Mccutchen. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Holt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch of the at-bat. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Ball 1.
Outside.
Two out, nobody on. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now to the plate, Orlando Garcia. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
From the belt, the pitch.
Aye.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura fields it cleanly. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Coming to the plate now, Brett Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brett Anderson.
Luis Urias will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Luis Urias.
In there, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Kingery's there. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 6 and the Brewers nothing. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Ben Gamel is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
For the Brewers, now playing center field, number 42, Ben.
First pitch coming, here it is. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Quinn.
Now in the box, Quinn. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Brewers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
So 1-1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch.
No, that's low. That's in. Ball 2.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Lifted down the line in left. Mccutchen on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Adam Morgan, who's 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Morgan. Now back, first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Braun.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Avisael Garcia.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up Avisael Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
That's out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To third, reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, now a 6-2 ball game. Brent Suter takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 42, Brent Suter.
Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he popped him up. Here comes Yelich. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Has a look, now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball that's outside.
On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Mccutchen.
Digging in once again, Andrew Mccutchen. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Not close. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 6-2. Victor Arano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
For the Phillies, number 42, Victor Arano.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, Brock Holt. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
2-2. Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Standing in, Brent Suter. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Reese Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Reese Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now back, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Brewers 2. Nick Pivetta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nick Pivetta.
Digging in, Ben Gamel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pivetta, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Count now to 2 balls and a strike to Ben Gamel.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1 out.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper. Gone!
You don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Ready with another 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Into the box, Ryan Braun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Now batting, left fielder, Avisael Garcia.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Avisael Garcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Hector.
Stepping in, Keston Hiura, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-3. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Ray Black.
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Roman Quinn, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Black certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Adam Hazley will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Adam Hazley.
And that misses inside. 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Segura.
At the plate now, Gene Segura. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll plate one for sure and maybe a second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 9-3 game now.
Just goes to show, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Braun in foul ground. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Phillies lead it 9-3. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42, David Robertson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Three-two pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Next for Milwaukee, the third baseman.
Next for Milwaukee, Brock Holt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Quinn is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Orlando Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Runners on first with one down.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 42, Manny Pena.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Robertson pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Fouled off. Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, still way back. It's 9-3. Jesse Biddle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
42, Jesse Biddle.
New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Reese Hoskins. First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Got him in a chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. One down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Garcia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's set and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Jose Alvarez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 42, Jose Alvarez.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Ben Gamel.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
The 0-1 on its way. Alvarez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Right fielder, Christian.
So coming to the plate, Christian Yelich. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Sir Anthony Dominguez, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
So here is Avisael Garcia. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Dominguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
We got 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Keston Hiura. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he misses 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
None out, runners at first and second. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Hector Neris comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 42, Hector Neris.
Stepping into the box, Brock Holt. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. Throw to third, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
So striding in, Orlando Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ryan Healy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 42, Ryan Healy.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. The 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The Brewers down to their final strike. Hit back toward the mound, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
At the plate, Ben Gamel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ballgame.
Quinn is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ballgame. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 9-9. Jeremy Jeffress takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 42, Jeremy Jeffress.
Now batting, Scott Kingery. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Scott Kingery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roman Quinn. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 0-1. Popped him up. Holt has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hector Neris.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Count now a ball and a strike.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jean Segura. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
next for Philadelphia.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's the 2-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The set and the 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Philadelphia's on top 10-9. Christian Yelich will stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Avisael Garcia.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Avisael Garcia. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He grabs it, but the tying run is going to try for third. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
So stepping in, Hector Neris, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Philadelphia get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Hector Neris claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 10 runs, 15 hits, 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Brewers, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, the Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 10-9. The Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-1. The Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-4. Ketel Marte grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the D-backs to victory over the Buccos 6-5. Julio Urias earned the 3rd W of his season, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 7-2. The Halos combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-1. It was their 7th straight victory. The New York Mets took down the visiting Braves 5-4. The Friars allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-2. The Astros took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-1. The Jays earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 10-9. Aaron Savali collected win number 3 this year as the Indians took care of Detroit 3-0. The Royals took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-2. Christian Vasquez drove in 4 overall with 2 big flies, helping lead the way for the Red Sox over the A's 4-3. The New York Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-10. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.